Hi guys, and welcome to the Sheffield Wednesday Middlesbrough review. The last game of the season. The last game, by the sounds of it, for Atty Newhugh, which there's going to be a little thing at the end of this video for tonight. And it's going to seem very cringy, I don't care. But hey. So it'll be interesting to see what team. It'll be very interesting to see how it is tonight. So as you can see, I'm messing about there with that, but you can see the lineup is Smith, Palmer, Lees, Harry, Bannon, Murphy, Lees, Newhugh, Wickham, Iorfa, Shaw. The subs are Dawson, Rowe, Palapetti, Reach, Longo, Odebayo, Hunt, De Cruz, and Windad. Start for sure, so it'll be interesting to see how he does tonight. Hopefully he can have a good start. I really hope to see Atty bag some gold tonight as a good farewell. I've seen a lot of people who are close with the club who have gone to just wish him well as he's gone in to start the last thing. And it's one of these things, he's been here 7 years. Yes, it probably is the right time for him to go now, but I'm gonna have a funny thing. You don't want to be a player that wants to just come off the bench. You want to go play 13 football every day, and we're probably not gonna be able to give him that. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get 3 points tonight, and he does well. And he's a player that loves scoring against Middlesbrough. So let's see what happens. We have an okay half in the first half, but it's not the best. We could do a lot better. We do take the lead thanks to a stunning Jacob Murphy goal, and you're thinking, right, we need to get another one here. If we can get another one now, it'll be better for us. But then we do something that very Wednesday, mate. We give the ball away. Barry Bannon gives the ball away, and they go up and go. And we're not keeping the ball as well. The ball retention is very, very poor and very, very sloppy. We're not doing the simple things right. Liam Shaw's had an excellent debut so far. He's done really well. He's blowing a bit now, but that's understandable. He's had to step up to another league. He's not playing on 23, so it makes sense. But he played really well as well. We have a late flurry near the end. Borough are looking for the win here. You can tell there are showing time. Smith had a couple of saves to make. But it's just one of those games where, for us, we know a win is something that we definitely need just to have that confidence on the last game of the season. And for everything, we don't know what's happening. But it's very interesting at the minute so far. Brentford are going to be in the playoff. West Brom are winning. At the bottom, Barnsley are now third bottom. I think it's third bottom, then it's Charlton, and then it's Hull. Birmingham City are on like 50 points, Barnsley's on 49. The playoffs are going really interesting, and it's really interesting. You've got all the championship games going off, and there's the season to be decided. Yeah, a guy are showing on about 5 channels the Liverpool-Chelsea game, where that's been decided already. So, but it's where the money is, I guess. So we'll have to see how we do in the second half, but we need to step it up a lot more because Middlesbrough could very easily get back into this and take the lead, and it will be typical if they did that. We've been okay, but we need to keep that ball more. That's something we're not doing. If we can keep the ball more and stop little mistakes like that, we'll be a lot better in the second half, but we need to push on. We played well in that second half, and we did a Wednesday. We lost in the 90th minute because we do that. That is what we're very good at doing. Lost in the 90th minute, and Hull said on their Twitter feed that they are down. A lot of other places saying that they're not. Everyone's saying that, with the EFL charges, Wigan and all that kind of thing, no one can say anything, and I understand that too. We actually played well that second half. We had some really good chances. Just couldn't make them stick. A lot of calling, a lot of crossing. New Hugh went off and felt a bit sad knowing that it'll be his last game. Added Lee also feeling the same. But it's weird because depending on what happened with the EFL, Warnock could have sent us down. In theory, Warnock could have sent us down to League One. But looked on Twitter, and Price of Football, who knows his stuff, has said it's looking more and more increasing that we are going to win this charge. His words have said that it looks more and more like that we'll win this charge. Which is that if that's the case, that is absolutely fantastic. So Wigan have got to appeal their situation. If Wigan appeal it, Barnsley go down. But at the moment, Wigan are down. It's good to see you get some good things from fans and from players, which was good. But it's weird. It's weird because the season may not be over yet. Well, it's not over because we've still got charges to come, which could come in the middle of August. So you could start planning and getting things sorted for next season, but then you could flip it on its head and have the fact that, your charge is in, you're down, and, you're down. If we got a minus 12 point deduction, which has been the talk, we're bottom, so we're down. If we get a minus 9, we're down. But is it going to be a case of we're going to get it this season, or are we going to get it next season? At the moment, Barnsley are safe thanks to Wigan, with what happened with Wigan and Wigan 23rd. Barnsley are safe just. And this is how the table looks. Hull down, Wigan down, Charlton down, Barnsley stay up, Birmingham stay up, Luton stay up, Huddersfield Town stay up, Middlesbrough stay up, Sheffield Wednesday stay up. Now, at the top of the table, West Brom go up, Forest are out of the playoff situation on goal difference. Swansea scored 4, making it 4-1, and they went up on goal difference. Forest lost 4-1. So it just completely petered out for them. They completely and utterly bottled it. But for now, as the table stands, we're safe in terms of this is the last kick of the game and everything. But we don't know. This is the thing. We have no idea. This has been a terrible season for us. For us to finish in 17th place is just it's just bad. It's just really bad. But it's been a very strange season for us. And you need to ask questions, what happened at Christmas? What actually happened at Christmas when we were third and gone from there? So it will be interesting to see what happens. I will do a end of season review, but I may have to wait until we actually get a full finish of the season. And I will do something once the EFL decide to say what they're doing. Like I said, the price of football are he's kind of saying that we may have actually won it. And the thing is, it's going to be interesting to see what happened because no one has got a clue what is going to happen now. Luton managed to survive, which was good, and they did really well bringing in their old gaffer. So let's see what happens, and we're just going to have to see how the EFL gods spare us at all. If we win or lose, it's going to be very, very interesting because no one knows. See you next season. Yeah, and I'll have videos about signings and all that kind of good stuff. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and see you next season, I guess.